This is the sink room. Pewter?
What the hell? Did you sing with me?
I did not. But I did use the sink chair.
For what?
Something.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not. You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Pewter was working with Renju, or to be precise, Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Pewter also helped Rohan inside the body of number 89 escape. Pewter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
She did. Why?
She told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job.
Ist das nicht Kagami?
Kinda pathetic, isn't it?
You are...
You're Kagami, right?
Yes! Yes, you remembered!
Es gab noch eine Unterhaltung mit dem, die habe ich irgendwie leider verpasst. Die müsst ihr mal auf YouTube nachgucken. Ich schicke die euch dann mal. Da fragt man ihn nämlich nochmal irgendwie 1 Million Mal nach seinem Namen und der flippt total aus. About my face.
I heard. Plastic surgery, right?
Yes.
It's been a really bad wound to have to remake your whole face like that. But it looks like it worked at least.
It's the inspector I see everywhere. Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you? Anyway, now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
Iris, what happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
No. Sejima Residenz, was wollen wir denn da? Ja, das müsste ich mal machen. Das muss ich mal gucken, wie das geht. Aber mache ich dann später. I left Iris in the car. I figured that she didn't want to see him. Ja, warum nur? Park the car a little ways down. Warum willst du den überhaupt treffen? She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
A pond. Ich glaube, hier kommt jetzt nix. Okay. Why are you here?
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin. Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
Really?
That's ridiculous.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not a politician anymore. The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
About the chemical plant 8 years ago.
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal with all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan, a foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan, to help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind, but if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
Tja, bist du wohl schuld. Nein, nicht das nochmal zeigen. Ah, aufhören!
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent plan.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why did you call Shoko's phone? Three months ago, 9:02 p.m. on the Friday Shoko's body was found. Soul called her burner phone. I asked him why.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Why didn't you look for Saito 6 years ago? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into the body of Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Kaname Date. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report on his son. Why?
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
Warum nur?
She was practically doing me a favor, so of course I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Why did number 89 want to contact Shoko?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again.
Ah, das war dann ja Rohan und er hat wahrscheinlich gerafft, dass das nicht mehr Shoko, sondern Saito ist.
I had no idea what he was talking about.
At the time, Rohan was in the body of number 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit the prison. Well, that it was really Saito inside Shoko's body, genau was ich gerade gesagt habe. That's what he meant by realized everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again, but he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead, he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he could get Saito to visit again. Did you ever meet number 89?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason.
Naja, sind ja 3 Monate vergangen.
Well, I'll be seeing you, So.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? Oops. Sagan residence?
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened the past 6 years, but that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here like this isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. Nostalgic. Huh. About Iris's recovery.
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No, I didn't do anything. Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
This is Mr. Date. How have things been?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
About Manaka and Renju?
They were my best friends.
And now they're dead.
We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that. We talked about all sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher. You know, they told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
About your right arm. I can't ask her that. I was the one who did that to her.
No! Stop!
Ach so, weil er Falco abschießen wollte. Und sie ja nicht wusste, wer ist. I was silent, but she must have noticed by my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Hitomi and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want. The 3 of us.
Welcome
to the
back.
ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Nicht das schon wieder.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. But if I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, I figure that might be enough to outweigh my sins. Talk to Iris.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
Gut, haben wir ja schon gemacht. Lemniscate. Lass mich raten. Oh, Rizko! Ist sie noch da? Da sitzt sie. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscate. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. It's a sofa.
I love those tapioca balls.
That's boba.
What? Thank you.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
Whatever. Like,
You
oh
wanna
my
go to a
god.
Tommy with me?
Tommy, why?
Well...
Been there, done that. I want to rub them.
I want to rub them. Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Ugh. Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
Well, I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders, then sat back down. Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time. Their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Hold me. Was kann ich denn noch alles machen?
Hold me tight, hold me tight. Oh, my good fellow, feeling a bit worse for wear, are you?
Was machst du denn hier?
Worry not, I shall embrace you. No, not you.
Huge breasts, I heard a voice say from deep in my heart. The big-breasted receptionist. Oh, das war's wohl. There's an abstract painting hung up. Looking carefully, I see some letters at the bottom. Fisherman with cormorant and dandelion.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
Yo!
Yo.
She ignored me with all her might. Yeah!
Yeah.
I extended my hand like a sword, ready to strike.
You wanna fight me?
She didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh?
Mizuki looks mad. Understandably. Was machst du eigentlich da? You.
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my
Moi.
good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see. No, I don't think we've ever crossed paths. I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers, but I cannot place your face.
Oh, that's right. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Okay,
Uncle, look! It's a Thyreocephalus orthodoxus.
You too? How do you know this stuff?
Can you ask Mizuki why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscate. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I'd be here? That's what she said.
Can you ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school and a new smartphone and a new iron pipe.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
No. Can you ask Mizuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like our hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Das war auf der anderen Seite.
Yes, I was. Was I not?
What? Then what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew? You said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Sie kann lächeln.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Sunfish Pocket. Wahrscheinlich noch Ota und die Waitress da.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really, I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Modest as usual. I see Ota, still Ota. How have you been?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Really though, I've gotta be like in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Shadows.
Shadows.
Thread, silhouette, A-set.
Fears.
Upset, regret, A-set.
Water.
Wet, sweat, A-set.
A-set, you bet! I can't believe you remembered that, Uncle. I'm so happy.
I said most of it.
Und wir kriegen das Dankeschön. Oh, well, I'm glad you're okay, I guess.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm all right.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
Huh? I see.
Stimmt.
So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
Ja, ich sehe, es zerfrisst ihn innerlich. Wie immer.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
That's why.
If she were real, I would marry her.
Glaube ich sofort.
You would not survive the attempt.
Das glaube ich erst recht.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
It's fine, I don't care.
Oh, goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
About you? About my face.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery,
Yeah.
right?
Plastic surgery.
I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
Sagt sie noch was zu dem Lifesaver? Hat sie doch immer irgendwas
Looks
zu
like a
gesagt.
lifesaver, right? But it's actually a particle accelerator coated in white chocolate.
Yeah. Bestimmt. Ist da noch irgendwas
Which
zu?
girl do you like, Uncle?
I don't judge on appearances. It's what's here that matters.
I placed my palm to my chest.
The tits.
No, wrong.
The mermaid girls are standing around. What's your relationship with the girls here?
You didn't know? I made lots of friends working here part-time.
Doch, das haben wir schon mal gehört.
Sup, girl? Sup, girl?
Sup, girl?
Excuse me?
Ota, you can't just say that.
Boo, raus hier. Ota. Read the room. Well, goodbye.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right? At Matsushita Diner?
You'll...
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
He's overjoyed. Okay, now we're sitting here. Dann gehen wir da auch noch mal hin. Oh, wir gehen gleich noch bei MoMA vorbei. MoMA! Also wenn Date und MoMA jetzt nicht neue Homies sind, dann weiß ich es auch nicht. So als Ersatz für Renju.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
The fuck are you doing here?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
You're
the nurse from Central Hospital.
Well, yes. Have we met?
Die hat übrigens eine Beziehung mit dem einen dürren Yakuza-Typen. Ich weiß nicht mehr wie genau, aber irgendwie konnte man das zusammenpacken. Wo ist er denn? Der da, bei dem steht nämlich, he has recently fallen in love and lost a lot of weight. Ich weiß gar nicht mehr. Irgendwie kriegt man das raus. Kriegt, glaube ich, auch ein Achievement dafür, wenn man das rauskriegt. Also sie ist auf jeden Fall seine... That's right, my face is different than it was when we
Why
met.
are you here? I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
Okay. You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too. I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
What's your name?
Hanayo Nasu. It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
Ah. Ich glaube, man kann nicht nachgucken, dass der Typ so heißt. Ja, Yogano, da steht's. So kann man da drauf kommen.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Ich glaube, dann gab es doch kein Achievement dafür. Das war irgendwie nur so ein, ja, das, was man rausfinden konnte, wenn man ein bisschen nachliest. Fand ich ganz cool.
Thank you.
About the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. I learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up and her husband had already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her, her husband is still alive and her diner is still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was after all, but even if I were my old buddy, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
Zumindest so lange, bis du es wieder vergisst. About Ota.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
Oh, you're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Time to go.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
About Mayumi.
She's so cute and fashionable.
Well, that's debatable.
She's such a nice lady.
Gut, das stimmt.
Lady?
Oh, sorry. Big sister, right?
Or maybe mother-in-law? You might be calling me that one day.
Ja, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Da sind wir einer Meinung. Iris. Beard on the
Hey,
wall.
that's my big sister.
Was? Apparently that's her sister. Okay. Was mit der Katze? Lucky cat statue.
Do you know what they say about these? If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Is that right?
Yep, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
Ich bin immer noch der Ansicht, dass Aiba das erfunden hat und jetzt verbreitet es sich. CRT TV, nothing's playing on it. Oh, bevor ich gehe.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Oh Gott, das letzte Mal in unserem Leben. Homemade. Oh, Soy Sauce, huh? Toll, jetzt habe ich wieder irgendwas Abgefahrenes erwartet.
Kuroda Kazuaki's rib roast with soy sauce.
Aber der arme Kuroda Kazuaki wird immer noch gekocht.
Kuroda Kazuaki? No, that says cold teriyaki.
Oh. Okay.
What? Uncle, this is serious. It's a round chair.
And have you run out of things to comment on?
Okay, weiter. Kumakura Office. Moma, mein Homie, endlich sehen wir uns wieder. Wäre das nicht voll deprimierend, wenn er jetzt einfach nur ein Grabstein auf seinem Stuhl säß? Zum Glück ist das nicht der Fall.
Dante, let me tell you something. God exists.
Was hast du denn jetzt schon wieder?
When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day.
Genießt seinen Voice Actor noch ein letztes Mal, bevor auch er weg ist.
And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't.
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa.
Okay, let's give him a moment.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
You could say, let's give him a moment. Sorry, das
Someone wanted to see you when she left the
hätte ich
hospital.
nicht sagen sollen.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
Telephone. How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
Forgot?
That was just a scratch. Didn't even hurt. I'm all good now.
Wedding.
Wedding.
Dress. Bless. Tessa.
Imaging.
Compress. Process.
Jetzt machen die auch noch mit?
Crime.
Redress, transgress, Tessa.
The net
Wo
idol
ist denn der andere?
superstar. Tessa.
They said you bet.
Ach da.
Wow, that's really cool.
What did you do to these guys?
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown. I made them watch your videos, Tessa.
Mit einer Pistole an der Schläfe.
They got addicted.
Tessa, I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
It's fine. It's just a handshake.
Yes.
The fat one ran up to her and with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly took her hand.
So soft.
He shouted out in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Jeez, Tessa is a force to be reckoned with. Gut, eigentlich wollte ich mich noch mit dem unterhalten, aber das hat sich dann wohl erledigt. The fat one, he fainted. Still a skinny one? Your clothes, are you wearing the right size?
Shut up! None of your business. Lost a lot of weight, okay?
You look like you're dying.
I'm not!
You really should see a doctor.
Oh, Tessa. Believe it or not, I am a doctor.
Huh?
Seriously?
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, but he really is a doctor.
They come to me when they don't want to go to a real hospital.
Er ist der Mob-Doktor, von dem die Rede war. Öfters mal.
Yeah, he's our mob doctor.
What's your name?
Why would I tell you?
I want to know too.
I'll tell you. My name is Yogano.
He lost all that weight because of a girl.
Boss?
Yeah, some nurse at Central.
Ah, hier kann man es auch rauskriegen.
Nasu, I think.
Really?
Huh. Never would have thought.
Ah, gibt's doch ein Achievement dafür. Mir war doch so. Yogano, he has a medical license? About Moma.
Mr. Kumakura? I think he's really nice.
Of course I am.
About that ring.
I won't give it to you.
Aww. About Rohan.
Don't talk to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer, a real piece of shit, but we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know? So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about it.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Das war das letzte Mal, dass wir dich sehen.
Date, wait! Before you go, I have one favor
Oh
to
nein.
ask.
Fang nicht schon wieder damit an.
Oh boy, here it comes.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Panties? I never asked for something like that.
Then what do you want?
Puff puff.
Sorry?
I want Tessa to puff puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there. Just...
Are you kidding me?
Gesichtsausdruck.
You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
Dante, you're a real friend.
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah, like this?
Good, yeah, stay still. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
You ready?
Yes!
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Dante, I've never felt so alive! All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment!
Boss?
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
I don't know, it's good, okay.
This is amazing! I am living!
Ich finde, wenn das kein guter Abgang für Moma war, was dann? Auf Wiedersehen, Moma. Mama. Was macht der,
Dante, honey. Who is this?
was macht der Bodyguard da?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you. I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
A virgin.
Hmm?
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey, because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
Was macht denn der Bodyguard da hinten? Außerdem Fridge.
Iris, let me introduce you to Mama's little brother.
Oh, that's the fridge.
You.
You're So's bodyguard.
Who are you?
Alright, he wouldn't recognize this face.
Don't matter. Talking about So? Quit that gig long time ago.
Der ist ja voll besoffen.
You quit?
Yeah. That guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face. I quit.
Cheers. Cheers to that. That's a die Vorstellung. Geht einfach zu ihm hin, haut ihm voll in die Fresse und geht weg. You're drunk, aren't you?
Drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Whoops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
Maybe.
No. Oh.
you're lucky I'm in a good mood. Fine. One more round, okay?
Yeah.
Ich bitte auch. Hold on, that's... Yeah. How are you?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
Das wollte ich jetzt nicht wissen.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me. I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
I hope you are. Mama's polishing the dry bonito. She'll never stop. About things for the past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko.
Stimmt, irgendeine Public Version muss es ja auch geben.
And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head.
Mm-hmm.
That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever, the body I was in for the past 6 years, but the head office would never admit that publicly, because at the time the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89, said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it, but that's not the truth, as we know. Ja, aber man hat auch so schön den Unterschied gesehen, wenn Saito war, hat er diese Ränder um die Augen drum und hat so richtig freaky geguckt die ganze Zeit. Und wenn es Date war er tatsächlich richtig hübsch. A beer tap.
Date, honey, do you still ever drink so much beer that you start, leaking?
Wanna find out?
Leaking beer? No, that has never happened, ever.
I'm pretty sure it has. Izuki was telling me.
That was the old me, not anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mama, the truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only going to have more questions. There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89? They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that by chance.
Für die Public Version ist dir nichts Besseres als das eingefallen? Haben sich ja nicht viel Mühe gegeben.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is.
Ja, auf jeden Fall.
If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Yeah, then let's just leave it at that. That's exactly what happened, totally. Well, goodbye to you too. Forever.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Maybe I will. Later. About your headband, by the way.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Oh, this? It kept my brain tumor from spreading. I don't really need it anymore, but I feel naked without it, you know?
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Harbor Warehouse District. Ja, hätten sie. Ich glaube, das soll doch irgendwie absichtlich extra dämlich sein.
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouse. I thought it was odd, but drove her here anyway.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait, You want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick! I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh man. Oh no. No way. It's happening.
Date, please. Try to keep my cool.
All right.
I closed my eyes and...
Okay, open them!
What?
I opened my eyes, and there before me was... Was soll ich auswählen? Ich habe nur eine Wahl. Mhm.
It's been a long time, Konami Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are, that is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
What's going on?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data. However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness. It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child. And I am forever grateful to my mother. Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
You idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Ja, ich denke, das sollte dann auch so die Parallele sein.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205.
Huh.
There must be something to it.
Oh, du bist immer noch nicht drauf gekommen.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Uh-huh.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's
Aw,
the fourth letter?
Nicht verraten.
A, B, C, D. It's D.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
I see.
Why are you here?
To be exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
Yes.
How did you get in there?
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Well, what happened earlier?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. Pewter embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Kann ich auch mit ihr reden? I see Iris's smile against the warm sunset. Anyway.
Iba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Hmm.
Well, now that Iva has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
Hit it!
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. firemen and fire, cold frost on the pyre, fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Aber
A punch to the forehead, my kick like a warhead. You're pinned on the floor spread. I'm queen of this brawl, and I'll show you all.
I don't wanna hide it, that's what I decided. I can't live divided, I know I was wrong.
das fand ich dann cool. Und total bekloppt. Und alle kommen vorbei und verabschieden sich nochmal.
Well, the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth.
The fires of love can warm any heart.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Resist, your dreams are worth defending. Fight on, your will is unbending. See through the void in your eye, unblinking. The pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt,
Und deshalb mag ich das Lied.
live on, dream through space, rending. Walking with the spirit of hope beside you, and our hope shall never die. The fires of love will never die.
I'm who they say is the best detective.
Although without me he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
Oh, der kann aber singen.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
So.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting
Oh my
myself as
goodness.
special
I'm all
technology.
warmed up over that. Oh,
Great.
you help me, Fridge, one more time! You will not find your body. Oh, I'm sure you got it, honey. I love you. This is for Mama.
Sounds fun. Hey, set, you bet!
Your eyes have been opened. Tja, und das war's dann leider. Das muss ich mal gucken. Nee, man kann ja noch... Ah, genau, Dance. Jetzt kann man sich... den Dance mit jedem angucken. Wenn man das möchte. Achievements habe ich, glaube ich, nicht alle. Weil man kann ja noch diese Secret Items finden. Aber das war's dann. Und ja, das mit dem riesengroßen gemeinsamen Singen am Schluss, so das Letzte, womit ich gerechnet habe, dass auf einmal so eine theatermäßige Dance-Nummer da kommt, als ob die sich jetzt alle nochmal von einem verabschieden, fand ich irgendwie total cool gemacht und das war auch der Grund, warum ich das Lied so cool finde, aber das konnte ich natürlich nie sagen, weil das ja voll der Spoiler wäre. Aber ja, das Ende gucke ich mir immer wieder gerne an, weil wie die da alle auf einmal ankommen und alle zusammen tanzen vor dem Sonnenuntergang mit dem Refrain dazu, finde ich, das ist cool. Das hat was von so einem tollen Musical-Ending und ja, deswegen mag ich das Lied. Aber wie gesagt, das konnte ich ja schlecht vorher sagen. Nee, die musste ja nicht unbedingt besser finden dadurch. Ja, aber das war's dann wohl. Leider. Es gibt übrigens noch so die ein oder anderen Theorien, dass am Ende noch mehr dahinter stecken könnte und halt, also es sind halt einige Sachen so ein bisschen jetzt am Schluss angekratzt worden, die irgendwie gar nicht mehr aufgegriffen wurden, nämlich dass Date sich an die verschiedenen Zeitlinien erinnert. Zum Beispiel. Und das mit dem Warjet System und dem Satelliten und so, war das wirklich alles nur erfunden oder vielleicht auch nicht? Da gibt es so die verschiedensten Theorien im Internet zu, dass das vielleicht doch irgendwie noch mehr dahinter steckt und dass es zum Beispiel möglicherweise der Plan war, noch einen zweiten Teil rauszubringen, wenn sich der erste gut verkauft, in dem das vielleicht aufgegriffen und weitergesponnen wird und deswegen wurden also ein paar lose Faden da noch hinterlassen. Leider hat sich das Spiel mal wieder, keine Sau kennt es, keiner hat sie gespielt, kaum verkauft. Es ist nicht mal ein Jahr her, dass es rausgekommen ist. Man findet nicht mal mehr Print-Versionen, also Retail-Versionen davon, außer gebraucht für 100 € oder mehr. Also, tja, schade. Deswegen gehe ich auch nicht davon aus, dass es da noch einen zweiten Teil geben wird. Plot, vorhersehbar. Ich muss sagen, dass mit dem Körpertauschen, da bin ich irgendwie ewig nicht drauf gekommen, bis das mit dem Somnium dann irgendwann mit der Maschine erwähnt wurde, dass sie Körper tauschen kann, aber ich meine, das ist, glaube ich, auch der Punkt, wo man drauf kommen soll. Also ich habe schon recht früh vermutet, dass Date vielleicht irgendwie mit jemand anderem getauscht hat. Aber irgendwie habe ich nie so, bin ich nie so auf den Trichter gekommen, dass auch der Saito da Bodyhopping veranstaltet. Das war mir dann erst bei dem Dings eingeleuchtet. Aber vielleicht war ich auch zu abgelenkt von der kompletten Bad-Shit-Insanity, die da die ganze Zeit abgeht. Also wie gesagt, dass Date irgendwie vielleicht mit jemandem getauscht hat oder so, das ist mir recht früh mal also als eine Idee gekommen. Aber der Rest jetzt nicht so richtig. Und ich finde, es gibt ein paar Sachen, die sind vorhersehbar gewesen. Aber wie du auch schon sagtest, wenn du genug Murder-Mystery-Plots und so gelesen hast, man kann das Rad ja nicht neu erfinden. Irgendwann kennt man halt so die typischen Sachen und erkennt sie recht schnell wieder. Aber ich finde, es hatte trotzdem mehr als genug unvorhersehbare Sachen. Ich meine, wir hatten dann dauernd einfach diese komplette Weirdness so zwischendrin überall. Dann macht man Iris the Somnium und auf einmal ist man in Shovel Forge und muss durch Tanz nach Counter-Strike aussehende Terroristen bekämpfen und so. Also ich denke, das war nun nicht gerade vorhersehbar, diese ganze Bad-Shit Insanity oder ja, einfach Bad-Shit Insanity fasst das, glaube ich, ganz gut zusammen. Aber das hat für mich halt auch mit den Reiz ausgemacht. Was für mich überhaupt nicht vorhersehbar war in dem Spiel, war halt, wie alles andere abläuft. Es war einfach so ein ständiges, es war einfach von allem Möglichen was dabei. Auf einmal war es total albern, auf einmal war es total verstörend, dann war es mal total ernst oder erwachsen, wenn es um die Demenz ging, oder auch total wholesome und irgendwie ständig war es was anderes, aber es passte meiner Meinung nach zumindest trotzdem irgendwie immer gut zusammen. Es hat nie irgendwie sich dann komisch angefühlt. Das kann man ja, wenn man so viele verschiedene Sachen zusammenpackt, kann das ja mal ganz schnell sich daneben gehen und irgendwie total nicht zusammenpassen. Aber das hat das Spiel, finde ich, sehr gut gemacht, diese verschiedenen Achterbahnen, Dings, ihr wisst schon, zusammenzupacken. Ja, das hat mich sogar tatsächlich beim ersten Mal gestört, mit dem Antagonisten und auch so ein bisschen an der Auflösung, aber das war, also mein Fehler beim ersten Mal, deiner jetzt wahrscheinlich nicht, ich sage jetzt nur gerade, wieso mich das beim ersten Mal gestört hat. Ich habe halt beim ersten Mal gedacht, cool, Spiel von einem Zero Escape Autor, dann kommt jetzt bestimmt wieder Zero Escape Kram und habe dann deswegen nicht damit gerechnet, dass vielleicht einfach mal ein normaler Bösewicht da kommt. Ich habe eher mit dem typischen Zero Escape Storytelling gerechnet, wo am Schluss dann irgendwie der Bösewicht auch eigentlich noch ein höheres Motiv hat, was dann wieder irgendwie was Gutes bezwecken soll oder sowas. Und hab dann, als es dann auch noch losging, da hat er sich an die verschiedenen Zeitlinien erinnert, habe ich dann voll gedacht, ja, jetzt kommt bestimmt noch voll die oberkrasse Mindfuck Multiple Universes Sache und da steckt nochmal was ganz anderes dahinter und war dann irgendwie voll enttäuscht, als das nicht der Fall war. Aber nachdem ich das einmal akzeptiert habe und das Spiel dann noch ein zweites Mal gespielt habe, mit dem ganzen Wissen, was jetzt eigentlich hinter den ganzen Rätseln und so steckt, hat das voll Spaß gemacht. So und die, weiß nicht, also ein zweites Mal bei dem Spiel, finde ich, lohnt sich sehr. Das hat mich dann auf einmal gar nicht mehr so gestört. Und stattdessen habe ich einfach total genossen, nochmal ein zweites Mal diese total bekloppte Atmosphäre durchzugehen und währenddessen auch bei den rätselhafteren Szenen zu wissen, deswegen ist das so. Tja, aber jetzt ist es dann wohl vorbei. Und deswegen werde ich dann jetzt mal die Aufnahme stoppen.